What's up, guys? Here with Brett. He's gonna help me out by letting me beat him up. No, let's get back on track. Here at Joslin Mixed Martial Arts, just released my uppercuts. Very excited about the uppercuts expansion set for the MMA Quick Start program. As you guys know, MMA Quick Start is all the basics: jabs, the crosses, the hooks, the kicks, some basic ground movements, all the fundamentals you need, but with tons of detail. That's what the program is all about. So if you've mastered that, you already know and are comfortable with all the basic details with those punches, with those kicks. So this program has entirely new punches and combinations. Okay, and everything that I know about uppercuts. So you're going to know all the combinations, the high percentage stuff. I think there's like 43 combinations or 43 videos that show you combos and the basics of the uppercut. It's going to make you punch with effortless power, a lot of speed, and the most important part is you're going to punch safely. So you have combinations that are going to get you in and out, do the damage, and not get hit. Because you don't want to be one of those fighters that makes a war and just try to land uppercut for uppercut or punch for punch and just see who's tougher. You know, hit the guy and don't be hit. That's the best way. That's my strategy. You know, the way I like to fight. So, and I think it's going to work well for you as well. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you some applications for the uppercut, so you can apply all the details you learn in the uppercuts program on your opponent. So when can we throw the uppercut? Okay, so fighting stance, the first option is going to be when my opponent stays very square. If I see their body very square, like that, not even that much, maybe a little more forward, but the chest turns a bit. You know, sometimes guys that like to check kicks and guys that like to do a lot of push kicks, they stand very square. So this is the time to throw your uppercut, especially against orthodox fighter here, because normally when he's at a good angle, it's a little tough to land the uppercut. So when I see him square up, he's very open. So, but I can't just throw it by itself. If I throw the uppercut by itself, he's going to drop me with a straight right hand, boom, right down the middle. Okay, so again, we're going to throw with a jab first. Most basic combination. This is going to be a jab to get me in. So I tuck my chin behind my shoulder, boom, or a double jab, and then tap, tap. Especially him, he's so tall, I got a triple jab until I get close enough. And then from there, I'm going to unleash the uppercut. Now, many times guys will not be square out in the open, but they'll be square when they get pushed in the cage. All of a sudden, now they square up a little bit. Okay, very common. So what you want to do here is now get that uppercut. When I see him square, I don't throw uppercut right away, but in my mind, I'm like, set up the uppercut, Jeff. Okay, talk to myself in third person. That's the key. Okay, so watch here. Watch here. You're going to jab, uppercut. Now, is it going to be just an uppercut? No, it's going to be three. 1, 2, 3. It could be jab, uppercut, hook, cross. But in my mind, the uppercut is going to set up everything because he's starting to square up. So as soon as you see your partner square up, boom, catch him with the uppercut. That combination, jab, uppercut, hook, cross is a nice one. One of my coaches, Brody, showed me that one. He used to call it 5-hole. So it was jab and then uppercut up the middle, 5-hole. Okay? So that's one application as soon as you see your opponent square up. And that could be because they're, like I said, they're trying to kick or check kicks a lot, or sometimes they're just shitty. And they just turn and they're like, they don't know what they're doing here, they're all squared up. Or they get hurt of it and then they start to lose their stance. Okay, next application, very common, is when he throws a jab at me. Normally he wants to land a jab, touch my forehead. Right, see? He's going for it. Look at the size of this head. Easy target normally. So what I want to do from here is I want to bend both knees, look, boom, and make him miss. So when he jabs right in my head, you see? Boom, I make a little bend. That's something I explain more, I'm going to explain more in the future too with head movement videos as well. But right now, anytime I slip to the outside, he's very vulnerable, boom, to the uppercut, and he won't even see it coming. Okay, one of my favorite combinations. So from here, you're going to bend both knees, make him miss, and then you're going to come lead with the uppercut. Now, is it just the uppercut? No, it's a combination, but the uppercut starts it. Okay? So instead of having the jab, I move my head now, and then I throw my uppercut, and it gets me started. Okay? Because remember, we don't lead with the uppercut in general. Yeah, I didn't do this by itself. What did I do? I did it off of a head movement. I countered his jab with a slip. And it's very safe to slip to the outside. Safer. Okay? Don't make a big slip. Okay? We're not really breaking that down, but keep that in mind. Anytime your head moves outside, that's the time we're going to hit him with the uppercut. Okay? Underneath that arm. That's one that I actually used against John Fitch in our fight. That's on YouTube. You can check it. It was third round, and I slip and hit him with an uppercut. And then all kind of craziness breaks out. So, check that out. So from here, I'm going to slip the punch, boom, and then uppercut right there, boom. And all the mechanics that we learned in some of my other videos and in the program apply there to give you effortless power and that knockout pop. Okay, and number 3, there's many more, but these are the 3 ones that I think are going to help you, is as soon as the person throws a body shot on this side. Okay, what you want to do, you're going to have to feel like doing this. He body shots, you're going to feel like turning your body. You know, I don't want you to do that because I want you to have power on this side. You notice if I turn my body, then I'm going to throw my hook or my uppercut, but you see what's there? His hand's there, okay? So what you're going to do now is, as he throws it, you're going to bend your knees. One of my coach, Vito, my boxing coach, one of his favorite moves just to dip elbow in here, protect the face because you don't know if it's going to be a head hook or a body hook. So I just bend and I protect everything. I bring my elbow. I like to think I'm touching my tip of my elbow, tip of my hip bone right there. So I close it all up. But you see, I keep my body bladed on an angle with my back heel down, meaning that my backhand will have power. Any turn is going to ruin my power on this hand. So he throws, I cover and dip, and look, see his face there? I know it's there. It's reaching. He's reaching here. I go one, boom. Now is that going to knock him out? Probably not, unless the guy's a wimp. So from here, he hits, boom. I'm going to go 1, and then 2, and 3. You see, and you're just going to pop, 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 catch him with 3. So every time he dishes 1 to my body, I catch him with 3. And again, that discourages him. Okay, so you block him. Block is no good unless you come back with a counter. So, because the block does damage to you, even though you didn't get hit in the prime target. So, block, and then come back with 3. Boom, pop. It could be more. Could be some different combinations as well. So those are 3 applications. So what's the first one? Hands up, he squares up. In my mind, I'm like, okay, here comes the uppercut. Jab, uppercut, hook, cross. Number 2, he jabs my hip, slip, and then I come with the uppercut. Okay, keep that in mind. It's a little bend, turn, and all the mechanics of the rear hand uppercut come into play. And number 3, what was it? I forget already. He hits, I absorb, I don't turn, and then I rip. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Crisp punches inside. And anytime we punch, we always incorporate, the movement of the feet. Otherwise, we're just going to smack it. So try those 3. Keep in mind when you're sparring, shadow boxing, and bag work. Even if it's not hitting you back, you have to practice on the bag in your mind, blocking, boom, boom, boom. It always has to be an opponent in front of you, even if they're imaginary. Shadow boxing, bag work, so that when you spar, it's not such a shock. Okay? And the more you spar, the more you can visualize a person because you're used to seeing a real person trying to take your head off or kick your legs or, do all these bad things in sparring. So, have fun with that. Practice. Thanks, Brett.